What's up, family and friends? Good afternoon. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well, wherever you are. So, thank you. I welcome you to this live broadcast. And I want to share with us something that is so revealing today, very important to all of us. And I charge you, encourage you to pay attention and also share your knowledge as you are watching. I know I keep saying that, and I will not stop saying that, because it's very important. You know something, there's this knowledge you have. You have that knowledge. You have a lot of things to share that will help people. Share it, a lot of knowledge. Knowledge is very, very important, and that's part of what I will reveal to you. Another aspect of that knowledge that the wicked people taken away from us, they took that key of knowledge from us and keep us divided, keep us hating each other, keep us competing even in our family instead of complementing each other as man and woman, as men and women, as gods and goddesses. We're fighting against each other. So I titled this, How Long? How long will you continue believing without knowing? How long will you continue believing in a God without knowing that God? How long will you continue hoping without seeing? And they succeeded in brainwashing you that is when you die, that's when you will see. They take your money. In reality, they promise you in death, that's when you will reap eternal life. That's when you will reap heaven. They are very bad people. Yeah, these people are mean. Religious people, political people, all of them, they are mean. They don't want you to know. They want you to believe. Believe it will be better. Believe God is working. Believe the government will help you. Believe. That's all they give you. They don't want you to know. That's why, like in Africa, do you see any African leader building schools for African knowledge? No. Do you see them trying to help make you know? All they want you is to believe. Believe God. The politicians, they quote God, right? That's what they do. Because they know with knowledge you'll be free, but with faith you remain a good slave. Faith makes you a good slave. You trust blindly. You don't want to seek knowledge. No. But you want to believe with God all things are possible. God will do this, God will do that. A God you have not seen, a God you cannot see, yet you believe that God will do anything or something for you. No, you're supposed to wake up. If God can do anything for you, let it start with showing himself to us all, not just to you in dream, not to you in revelation. Any God you see in dream, in revelation, or in trance, in visions only, it does not exist. True God, you see true God physically. Yes, God is spirit, man is spirit. You can see man, right? Man is God. You can see God. Religion tell you that God created in his own image and God is spirit. Then you can see man, but you cannot see God. I will tell you why they do all that. They take these two things from you, but the most important thing they take from you is knowledge. This is what I want you to, know today. I want you to consider it and go deeper into it. Man and woman are like power and knowledge. What did I say? Man and woman, they are like power and knowledge. These two things, religion took away from the masses, took away from the people, and give it to the few. They give it to the few. That's why it's religion. That's why it's cult. That's why it's Illuminati. That's why they claim to have maybe a bond or secret society, all that. They took away power and knowledge from us. Man and woman is like power and knowledge. Guess what? Religion tell you you don't have power. God is all powerful. God have power. You need God when you don't need God. You don't need God at all. You don't need any power of God. You need your own power. Man and woman are like power and knowledge. So they succeeded in making man accept that, oh, I don't have power of my own. There is God that gives me power. There is God that will come and do something for me. Man need no God. God is the one that need man. Have you seen any God or heard of any God that did anything without man? It is men that are doing what they tell you is the Lord's doing. And everything they tell you is the Lord's doing was done by your fellow man. By men, not by any spirit, not by any God. You say you worship God or God speak to you, is still through your fellow human being. Not true. No God has spoken to any man directly. Your life is an example. God has not speaking to you directly at any time. It's either you believe what some books say or what some people say about God. If God exists, God will speak to you directly. God will speak to all of us. Since you believe he created all of us, how can God, or how could God created all of us, then choose not to speak to all of us, but speaking to all of us through some few? That is wrong. That's to show you that it's wrong. If you believe that God created all of us, then you should know, not believe, know that the same God should be speaking to all of us. You need no man to stand between you and God. You need no Jesus to stand between you and God. You need no woman to stand between you and God. If God exists, it's supposed to be you and God communicating. A God that cannot act without man is a creature of man. God is not the creator. God is a creature. The invisible God, the God you cannot see, the God you call Jehovah, the God you call Allah, the God you call Yahweh, the God you call Jesus. They are creation of man. Their origin is in the mind of man. A man who decided to deceive his fellow man. A man who decided to control his fellow man created one God. And tell you cannot see that God is in the sky. Why we are the real gods and goddesses. There is no such thing as one God. There is no such thing as one goddess. It is gods and goddesses. Uncountable. No matter the census you take, you cannot count all the gods and goddesses. You cannot make up any number and say that's the number. You can never get the accurate, the whole number of gods and goddesses that exist in this world we are living in. That's us, human beings. We are gods and goddesses. So they took power from man, reduced man to nothing, telling man you are nothing without God. As I always say, remember, they did not just come and preach it to man and man accepted it. When I'm talking man, Africans, we are the original. They forced us to accept that there is one God. They forced us, yes, they beat us into believing that before indoctrination and brainwashing. They forced us into it. Man began to give up his power before, or to imaginary being in the sky that is so useless that you don't need to even pay a second attention to such God or such being. Pay attention to your fellow human beings. They are the one that matters. They are the one that can save you when you are drowning, when you are duped, when you are wronged. It is your fellow human being that will help you. So they take power from man. And when you take power from man, anyone that have power will be controlling man. You see the military men, because they have power, they begin to maltreat their brothers, especially in Africa. You see how they treat their brothers? You greet them, they say kneel down. You wear clothes, they say they beat you to the stupor. Because they rob man his power. Man gave his power to the few, and the few you gave your power are using it against you. You cannot use your power and put somebody over you and expect that person to serve you. You say the military are serving you, that they are not serving you. You are the one serving them. That's why who controls your resources in your own land? Our resources, who controls them? The few. Military, politicians, police, you know, those people in force or in power. They are the one controlling them. They build road for you or give you a little thing, you shout, yeah, they are good, yeah. Those things are meant to distract you from yourself as a man. Then the second thing they rob us is women. They rob us that knowledge. Woman is knowledge. When they say you have carnal knowledge of a woman, they make us, we don't see how powerful knowledge is. That's how powerful a woman is. How powerful women are. Without women, man is useless. Oh man, I want to tell you something. As a Christian, I used to preach that nonsense that, oh, man is greater than woman. You know, woman must submit. Nonsense. Woman don't need to submit. Man don't need to submit. All we need is to live. Period. Live. Live humanly. When you live humanly, submission will fly out of the window. You begin to see compassion. You begin to see justice. You begin to see equality. You begin to see fairness. That's what humanity is all about. But these people came and take away knowledge from us. Woman is like knowledge, is the knowledge. They took woman away from us, making us believe that women are cursed. Women are the reason why we are suffering. That's what religion means. And you see many women today embracing that religion. Oh, I love Jesus. Oh, how I love God. God is my this, God is my that. Without God, stupid. Without God, you would have been living better today. God is your problem. God is your problem. You see, police, we clear. We don't clear for God, we clear for police. God don't have siren. Although they tell you he had trumpet, and you are waiting for the last trumpet of God to start. Nonsense. In this time and age, you still believe that nonsense about trumpet of God? Siren, we have siren. You have alarm in your phone, you have ringtone, and you still believe in a book that have trumpet in it. Trumpet and horse and the sword. And you see the people that gave you that shit have nuclear weapons, building weapons to control you. Yet Africans believe in that, in those useless books called the Bible, Quran and the Torah and other ones. Because every religion, you see Africans there as slaves. So they took knowledge away from us. Power without knowledge makes life miserable. You see military men, they lack knowledge, but you see how they use power over people. You see how they use power to destroy lives. It is now you see women coming into military, right? But before these white men came and gave us that useless, our men and women used to be warriors. Not only men, Because many of us, we don't know our true history. We thought it's always men that were in power doing the... No, we have women among us, Akebulans, ruling, doing things. But they lie to us. They put women down. They put knowledge down. They want us to perish without knowledge. And that's how you see Africans. We perish without our women. They divided us. They make us see our women as object, as property you can buy. You like in my tribe, Igbo tribe, you know how much it will cost you to marry a woman, a wife? But it's changing today. It's changing today, so it's good. But at least, you know, we do things as it's supposed to. You don't just go and grab somebody's daughter or something like that. But it's still another thing, another topic that if I want, I've been speaking on it, but if I want to go in there, you will see that you don't even need all that marriage shit. No, God gave us marriage. Marriage depends on the people. If people decided this is what they will do to get married, that's their business. But you don't tell me one God ordain it or God will say you should be doing that rubbish. Anything you introduce a deity, you cannot see into anything, you know human being has gone wrong. But when human beings use their will and their power, use their brain, you see they begin to live well. That's when they live well. So they took away knowledge from us, making us see women only as object of sex or reproduction. That's it. No. A woman is like not the knowledge you need as a man. It can help your life. Just as knowledge can help your life. No matter how powerful you think you are, without knowledge, you cannot succeed. You see the policemen or the military men, those people that are investigating cases, they are asking people for what? Knowledge. Because without knowledge, you may arrest the wrong person. You see how they jail the wrong person. They use power to jail innocent person. Because they don't have knowledge of what happened. But they just believe something. Okay, we suspect this person. Okay, you're going in. Many life languishing in jail because some people use power without knowledge over them. So that's what they did to us. They rob us, our power and knowledge, and make us believing that there is God that give us power and we don't need to know until the last days. No. How long will you continue believing that bullshit? How long? How long will you continue believing without knowledge? You need knowledge. You need that power. Men and women, we need the power and knowledge to live. We don't just need only power. We don't just need only knowledge. We need power and knowledge to live. And that's what we must endeavor. We need to restore that power, because without restoration of the power, you cannot stand to recover your heritage, especially, and you need that knowledge. You need that power, you need that knowledge. You need to restore that power as a people and recover your heritage. You have to gain knowledge. Know your true history. Stop believing nonsense because somebody said it, or because somebody that many people believe is a great person. Nobody is greater than you. It is not about somebody being greater than you. All this kingship, all this hierarchy, they are strange to humanity. No, we came from the same source, which is nature. Who didn't come through a woman? Tell me. Is there any person alive today that came from heaven? You that say, oh, God created you. You are stupid. God did not create you. Who gave birth to you? Who trained you up? God did not do any of those. Yet you believe that this God created you. How can God create you and abandon you? And in your time of need, you cannot see that God. They rob you. Your power. They don't want you to see the ability you have, and they don't want you to have knowledge. You see what they say in the Bible, that God say, my people are perished for lack of knowledge, or destroyed for lack of knowledge. You see, his people, the same people he drove out of the garden for knowledge. And they tell you now they are people. No, Africans are the ones that are destroyed for lack of knowledge. Lack of the knowledge of ourselves, the knowledge of our ancestors, the knowledge of our history. We don't know it. And we don't even have power. We say there is God working somewhere. No. So they rob us. These two very important force we need, the force of power and the force of knowledge, man and the woman. Both of them have to come together and make anything worthwhile on earth. You cannot have somebody like me without a man and a woman. You cannot. Without power and knowledge, you cannot live a meaningful life in this world. You believe in a fake life. That's why they give you faith. They give you belief. Keep believing, keep it. That's why I said, how long will you continue believing without seeing? They tell you, blessed are those who did not see but believe. The Jesus you have not seen, you say you love. The Jesus you do not see, you say you believe. They want you to continue believing to grave. Over your dead body, will they allow you to know? They don't want you to know. And when you try to know, they begin to find means to intimidate you. Don't let anyone intimidate you for any reason, no matter what. All you need is to know yourself and seek knowledge. Once you know what you are speaking, whether you know how to speak it or not, just keep speaking it. Those idiots, they will come after you finding something to intimidate you, but don't let anyone intimidate you. Knowledge puffs up. When you know the truth, when you know yourself, you don't care what people are saying about you. You don't care about how they are maybe discouraging people. They will only discourage their type, but they will never discourage people that are seeking for truth. People that are seeking after knowledge, they cannot discourage those ones. They can only discourage their fellow slaves. But the knowers, the woke nations, those people that can think critically, they can never discourage them. They are the demons, they are the devils that want to oppose anyone from knowing the knowledge or knowing the truth. So they take away power and knowledge from us. We need those power back. Man and woman coming together, men and women coming together, devising, inventing things, bringing things that will make life, better. Things for quality living. We need that power and knowledge. And I'm encouraging you to seek knowledge and restore your power. Believe, if you must believe, believe in yourself. Not in any God, not in any religion. If you must believe, believe in yourself. And when you believe in yourself, then go beyond believing yourself to knowing yourself. Know who you are. Know what you are able and capable of doing. And do it without fear or favor. Life is good. And I see you not allowing anyone to intimidate you. I see you restoring your power and seeking knowledge daily. And as you seek that knowledge, you guard them, spread them. That's how we grow.